I'm recording this video because all has failed. Unfortunately, I'm going to be forced to move forward with my report. This is a part 2 to my last video before this. I said in that video that I was giving the server 48 hours to get me in contact with someone of a high status that can hopefully come through and hopefully fix the moderation issues. I sent this person full screenshots and I sent him a long message. If you want to read, I'll pause for a second. And all of this has led to his message, and I'm going to narrate this. I mean, what you expect, that's just fan-made mod that's shut down now and is no longer supported. Only thing that we kept the servers and person who hosts them still needs to pay for them. This is not an official server, just a bunch of fans. The best way to read this message is that he has number 1 said that he will evade any sort of ban that gets placed onto the server. He is now typing. I'm going to keep recording until he's done typing. I had to contact my friends up here because I'm like, whoa, what's happening? Am I in the wrong? And everyone in my friend group has agreed it was a bad thing alone that I had to make that video. This person has responded. This person has been completely unprofessional. If you read all of the messages, this is all of what happened. They said, oh, I'm trying to paint a narrative and I'm trying to make up bad claims. No, I have not. Technically, and I would like to address this, technically, no one has threatened to dox me. However, the actions that they're leading to could lead to doxing. That is why I said that was a doxing threat. For anyone who pauses and reads through these messages, I'll pause for a couple seconds. No, that's the last. No, this person, they changed their username. This person was allegedly in contact with this person. One lobby of friends ruined it for you. This person has never. He said, oh, we're going to take action. I believe that this server has invalid moderation. That is my reason of an official report to the license holders. This server is unprofessional. Regardless of if this server gets banned, I'm asking anyone, please do not join this server. Please do not support this server. It is completely unfair to anybody that we have to deal with this type of behavior from an official owner. I'm still going to try to reach out to the other owner because there's multiple in this server. I'm hoping that I can get in contact with the other owner and I'm able to get in contact with somebody. I'm actually sending this as I'm recording. Let me just type this message out. That's why I'm not talking. To please make this right. And it hurts me so badly because I don't want this server to go down. However, this situation is not okay. And I'm not going to let myself get guilt tripped into not reporting the server because of somebody making threats to post my username and say, oh hey, they're the ones who reported this, that, and the third. Because you got bullied by two teamers in an outdated and dead game. Here's the issue with that. It's not just bullied by two teamers, it's the moderation process that has failed me in this situation. If you look at all of their messages, from the very start, they were dismissive. I feel like it would have been one thing if there was no moderation system, or if there was like, oh hey, you can ban list somebody, just go on, and then obviously you'd have to make a website, but or like make a feature where you could ban list people from your lobbies. But if that was what you could do, then that would work perfectly fine, like a moderation system, because it would be simple. You would be able to block anyone from joining your games without kicking them and them rejoining back and spamming it back. And look, I've abused it too, but I've seen people who abuse it 10 times worse than me. Like, let's say I'm trying to report somebody, so I keep joining back in their server to get more evidence against them. There's other people where I'm telling you, get out, and you're not getting out at all. And there's no report to be made against me, because I'm not teaming or I'm not doing anything that can be considered as such. My only... One has threatened me, and let me just address for some... oh yeah, no, I have to scroll to the top. So this is like the top, the absolute top. When it shuts down, I'll be sure to tell everyone who sent the report in, you're going around talking ish on all of the moderation team and threatening to shut us down. The difference is that I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to do it, and saying, if you don't do this for me, or, oh, if you don't do that for me, I'll get this server banned. No. I made a valid report against somebody, and I've been dragged along the way. And honestly, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, it is extremely unprofessional for anybody to treat somebody like this when you are a moderator in a community. I thought it didn't matter since you won it. I don't have an issue with this part of the message. I do have an issue with this part. That part's petty, but nothing's wrong with it. This part is. I thought it didn't matter. Because granted, it's just two teamers. However, it's your job as a moderator, and it's your duty as a moderator to come through. And I get it. I would honestly be moderated too. And I have nothing against loose moderation systems. I love loose moderating. As long as it's somebody that's not doing something intentionally just to fuck with somebody, and they're like targeting a person and harassing them, I have no issues with you. Especially if you can be kicked while you're in game. Excluding like a Jason, they could also implement that to where if you're just loading into a server, you could also kick them. But that is the issue. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to moderate on behalf of somebody who wants our mod shut down. First of all, I didn't want the server to be shut down. from the start of this, I have tried to get moderation. But good, also to know you will be banned from. I have not been rude. And this is a retaliatory ban. A TOS violation at that. And this also speaks to the character of the server. Since there has been a complete lack of justice in my experience, I am forced to go forward with a report. Regardless of future actions. And then I have to report the mutual server. I know he's going to ban me soon, so I really would like to just... I don't want to leave this server. I do want to report it, though. Let me go on mobile. Maybe I can report it on mobile. This person has said, I don't give a fuck. That's, again, for an owner, that is very unprofessional. And let me read my previous message. First of all, I did not want this server to get shut down. From the start of this, I have tried to get moderation. And from the start of this, I've been treated a type of way. And again, I'm sorry to anybody who loses out of this. Sorry, I'm making a report. Abuse. Promoting hate. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make this. I did get banned from the server. Unfortunately, it hurts me to say, but I've been banned. There is no attempts at trying to make this right. I am forced to make a report with a rank. I'm ending this video off at this note. And if another owner, if anybody wants to come out with their story of what happened to them, if they got banned, they can please contact me. I'm going to make a final video before I get banned, if I can. Or maybe they already banned me from the servers. This is so saddening to me, and it hurts truly that there's been a complete lack of moderation. There's been a complete failure in my report. And I would like to say another sorry, and this hurts me to say this. I'm so sorry to anybody that might lose the server because of the people that own it. If anybody else is able to get another server running, if anybody knows of a different server, please inform me. The current server I was on is called Resurrected. The moderation system has failed me. They have banned me, and they are threatening to ban me. They have threatened to post my profile. They have threatened multiple times. I would like to say yet another sorry. And it feels like I'm losing Friday the 13th all over again because of these people. And I really want to say sorry to anybody who loses this server in the event that the server gets banned. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make any Friday the 13th content ever again. Honestly, I want to cry right now because of how bad this ended. For the record, I am still willing. I'm still willing to work with the server if anybody would like to contact me. And truly, it just hurts me to my core that this has happened and that this has continued to happen. And And if you currently read the messages, um, this person has been unprofessional. They do not follow their official rule system. And it truly, like, even right now, you might be able to hear it in my voice. I'm cracking just saying this because it honestly hurts me just as much as it hurts the next person. I can't support this server, and I'm hoping that somebody else is going to take my side. Obviously, you know what? No, I don't need people to take my side. However, I do want people to fight for what is right. If I'm in the wrong, please let me know. If they're in the wrong, please let me know. Or if everybody is in the wrong, please just let me know in that case. It truly hurts. It really does.